Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, here in the Canon booth at Photokina because we have the 7D Mark II in our hands. They have set up a soccer thingamabobber for a guy to juggle some balls, and he's going to be doing a good job with that right now. But I'm not going to go through all of the specs of this camera because by now you already know the specs. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this from Allen's because I want to play with this camera. I want to see how it works. I want to try the 10 frames a second that everybody's talking about. How is it going to be for sports? Because this is a sports camera, as they've said it. You get that 1.6 crop factor in the APS-C size sensor. So keep in mind 20.2 megapixels. If you want to crop, that's up to you, you can do that. But the features that I'm most interested in are the speed, how am I going to shoot, but how accurate are those 65-point autofocuses? That's what I want to see. Will I do it in 3D tracking? Will it follow it? Will I independently select it? But from what I've seen so far is that the focus points go all the way out to the edges. You have a lot of coverage there, which means you can select all across the board where you're going to focus. So that's just for stills, but for video, you have the dual pixel AF that's going on. The only thing that's missing with that for video is being able to have a touch screen where you actually can touch and move the focus where you want it. I'm not sure how that's going to work in here because I liked it in the 70D where I could touch on the left, touch on the right, and it could focus wherever I wanted it. So I'm a little concerned about that because I'm not sure in video how you're going to be able to decide where you're going to move your focus to. So that's one thing that I'm concerned about. But I'm really not concerned about the image quality. You have high ISO capability. Believe me, this camera's been in the works for a long time, and they wouldn't have left some things out of it. What I do like, you have a CF card and an SD card built in here, so it's nice to have the dual option so you can back up to it. But really, people like the autofocus, the 10 frames a second, and the video capabilities. 1080 at 60 frames a second is definitely something worth having in your camera. So this is just a quick look at the 7D Mark II. I'm going to pick one up so we can test it, review it, play with it, and see what you guys think of the results that we capture. So that is it from the Canon booth. There's some soccer going on that I'm going to go ahead and shoot. And there you have it, Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.